China issued a sharp warning following a coordinated maritime patrol carried out by the United States, the Philippines, and Japan in the West Philippine Sea. According to the People's Liberation Army's Southern Theater Command, the trilateral operation, held on November 14–15, took place inside areas that China claims, and accused the three nations of provoking incidents and undermining regional stability. The joint exercise in question was the 13th Multilateral Maritime Cooperative Activity, MMCA, and the 8th one this year. During this operation, the Philippines deployed two missile-capable frigates, the BRP Jose Rizal, FF-150, and BRP Antonio Luna, FF-151, plus an AW-159 helicopter. The U.S. contributed its Nimitz carrier strike group, including the USS Nimitz and several destroyers, while Japan took part with the JS Akabono destroyer and ASH-60K Seahawk helicopter. The Philippine Coast Guard also joined the exercise, providing maritime domain awareness support with its own vessels. China's military criticized the maneuver as destabilizing, accusing the Philippines of colluding with external forces to carry out the so-called joint patrols. According to the PLA command, these actions threaten regional peace and stability, and they urged Manila to immediately cease such activities. In response, officials from the Philippines, the U.S., and Japan defended the patrols as legitimate and lawful under international law, particularly citing the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS. U.S. and allied statements emphasized that the operation demonstrated a collective commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific and underlined the importance of a rules-based maritime order. The Philippine military also disputed Chinese claims that Beijing conducted a bomber formation patrol at the same time as the MMCA. According to Philippine Armed Forces Public Affairs, there was no monitored formation of Chinese bombers in their maritime domain during the exercises. Such Chinese reports came from state media, which framed their patrols as a countermeasure to the joint exercise, accusing Manila of harboring provocative behavior. This recent MMCA was part of a broader pattern of increasing maritime cooperation among the three nations. Earlier in September 2025, they completed their 11th MMCA, operating off Mag-Alawa Island and Zambales. That exercise included anti-submarine warfare drills, cross-deck landings, search and rescue operations, and communications exercises. The escalation in cooperation comes amid China's continued objections to external military presence in the region. The PLA Southern Theater Command, in prior statements, said it closely monitored the recent patrols and insisted they were destabilizing. On the other side, the allied nations argue that their joint activities are strategic, aimed at strengthening deterrence, bolstering interoperability, and defending maritime rights in contested waters. Strategically, these tri-nation patrols serve several purposes beyond mere training. They reaffirm the partners' ability to operate together at sea and signal a unified resolve to uphold international maritime norms. For the Philippines, in particular, these exercises are a way to reinforce its defense posture in the face of a more assertive China, while maintaining its legal rights within its EEZ. China, for its part, has framed its own maritime operations as routine. However, its criticism of the Allied patrol suggests deep concern over growing trilateral alignment. Despite Beijing's strong rhetoric, Manila, Washington, and Tokyo appear determined to continue their joint maritime activities, making it clear that they will not be intimidated from asserting their shared vision of a rules-based maritime order. In short, China's warning was met with firm pushback. The three partners not only rejected Beijing's portrayal of the patrol as destabilizing but reinforced their commitment through continued maritime cooperation, with a clear signal that they intend to defend their interests under international law and maintain a persistent presence in contested waters.